How's it going, everybody? This is Gio from Trailblazer Unbound. Hey, I'm traveling again. We keep on going. We're the Trailblazers here. But I wanted to have this quick live. A couple of reasons. I'm not gonna lie. I'm still learning the ropes about all this. Being more into the social media and getting out there, the podcasting. So yeah, a lot of it is because of that. We want to learn about this live stream, and also I want to share a few more thoughts about my recent almost quit video, a little bit behind the scenes, just to give you a little bit more information and story. Because one of the things that when I came out with that almost quit video, to me, it was a bit ironic, right? Because all of the things that I'm talking about here in Trailblazer Unbound is what is it? It's about uplifting. It's about overcoming your obstacles, encouraging others to keep on going. But then I kind of like, why did I start with a video that says almost quit? It doesn't make sense to me, right? But it had a true purpose. And one of the things that as I was making the video, my wife, I showed the video to her, and one of the things she also said is, why the tired demeanor? Why do you look down? Why that tone of voice when you're a happier person? And this is more like me, right? And everything was purpose built, or that's sort of the intent of how I wanted to carry it out. Because truth be told, when I started with this whole idea of trying to come up with this podcast, this apparel brand that I'm trying to build for with a purpose to build a community, to build something for all of us to keep on going. Those couple of months and even till today, I'll tell you this: it's tiring, yo. It's a lot of effort, and especially, I mean, I bet some of you who are trying to come up with your own businesses, and it could be, in my case is the apparel brand and podcast and me. So, and really what I really want to build, is a media, is a full-on medium platform and experience and community. So it's not just the apparel, it's not just the videos. I want to build something bigger where we can bring people in and talk about why things are the way it is. Tell me your story. Share with me your testimony. How did you make it thus far? All those nice things. I want to bring like really awesome people and I already know, like, folks that I work with, folks that I just know from friendship, from my friends and church and whatnot, that they all have great stories. My mom is one of them, and one of these days I'm going to bring my own story too. But in all sense and purposes, it's I want to build something strong that provides you with the reminders, with the apparel, with the social media content and everything. And I need your help. But I'm strategizing all these different things and doing the playbooks and all that. And guys, I'm still working in my 9 to 5, and my 9 to 5 is pretty demanding. That's why I'm traveling today on a Sunday to make customer meetings in the next couple of days, and then come back on Thursday. But it's just things that burns you out. And as I look at some of these videos that really teach you, people who has made it very far in YouTube and some other places, is look out for that burnout. But yet, the reason why everybody says that is because burnout is real, and I want to make that clear. I've already started to find and come up with ways to tweak the way that I work. I maintain my life, my family and everything, but at the same time balance out with my work. And it's because staying up at night at 3 or 4 in the morning every night, it's just unbearable. You can't do it. It's not worth your life at that point, right? You want to make sure that we're building something that is sustainable, and health is priority as always, right? So a couple of things as I was building all that, that's the main reason why I wanted to put this out, because in my case, it's the apparel brand and podcast and media, but in your case, it could be a food truck. It could be um, you know, a restaurant. It could be a law firm. It could be an accounting firm. It could be, my gosh, it could be anything, a tutoring program. I don't know. It could be so many things, right? So, in my sense, I want to give you guys my experience of how my journey to building this up has been, because I'm really still looking forward to going out, in full launch in the next couple of weeks. I'm working very hard with a marketing manager on that. But long story short, as I was doing this, I really came up to a point where I was starting to question why I was doing these things. Why, I'm going up at night, putting my son to bed, not putting sort of my wife to bed at around 10, and then go back. And although I'm tired as heck, you can't even imagine. My eyes are closing. I'm almost dying here. Open up the computer and keep on, strategizing, keep on doing scripts and all these things, and staying up late to 3 to 4 in the morning. Why? So why was I doing all of this? At some point, it just felt like the barriers of entry were so high that I was just tired, and I started to second guess myself. And the story behind the almost quit video is I was at church one day, already thinking about, this is done. I'm done with it. I'm tired. I'm probably not the right guy to do this. God, why are you even giving me these ideas? And why am I feeling this so hard in my heart for the past years, really? And then came that message, then came that script, where God is giving David the plan, the strategy of how to build a temple, right? And in that story in Chronicles, the beauty of it all is David wanted to build the temple, but he didn't know how to do it. He had an idea, he had the resources. But God was telling him, guess what? You're not the guy, but I'm going to give you the temple. I'm going to give you the plans. And then not only that, but I'm going to use your son, and I'm never going to leave him as he fulfills this plan. And it's a big project. The thing is, I was looking for a plan. I was looking for a confirmation. I was through all these second, guessing myself and thinking about everything I'm doing twice. I was up to a point that I wanted to know if what I was doing was true, if this is something that I should continue forward. And that message pretty much said, I got you. I'm going to give you the plans. Just keep on going. Because guess what? When it actually said second part, as I was saying in my video of, I'm going to be, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid and keep on going. God is going to be with me in each step of the way. Be bold and courageous, etc. The thing is, for even before I even register my company in March of 25, that was the message, like years. That was the message, my gosh, that I was receiving in Joshua 1:9. Be strong and courageous. I will be with you. Do not be dismayed. Do not be afraid. I will be with you for the rest of the days. And that's how I wanted to start off our company, to start with a great boost to help us out. And that verse not only said I was going to give you the plans, just like, he gave the plans to David. He was saying to me, I felt like I'm going to give you the plans. Not only that, but with this, be bold and courageous. I'm going to be with you. He's sort of saying, what I gave you months ago, it's now the time, right? And I'm going to use that message to move forward. So it was like a double confirmation. It was like, I got you. Even the message that we were going to come up with, here, I'm confirming it to you. Months later, and here I am. Here was the almost quit video. Here was all those clips and posts that I'm starting to come up with, and I'm here to keep on going. One of the things that my pastor always says is, we're here for the one, and we're just getting started, literally. So all these comments about starting from scratch, starting from zero. Hey, right now there's nobody in this live. How about that? But I know somebody's going to hear this at some point. And for that person, it's going to move up and scale up. And I know, and I'm confident this is going to become a great movement that we're going to be able to help and support others. That if I'm going through something, I'm going to be able to share in the Patreon or in the website once we have it live or here on YouTube, and be able to share those experiences with others. And hey, I need prayer, I need help here. Be able to start making and allow people to make connections and really grow a network of people that it's not just beyond we're all viewers of the content, we're just belonging to a store that I buy stuff from. This is beyond that. It's more of we are a tribe, we're a community, we're here to help each other, and everything we do is going to be uplifting to make us grow better and become better, right? Because that's the only way we can pull others. That's the only way we can become leaders, right? So think about that. I really appreciate your time. I know we're starting to pick up some views. Some of the social medias platforms are starting to go up. So very good stuff is coming our way. So thank you again. And even though I'm going to take a plane soon, let's keep on going and stay in touch. Gio from Trailblazer Unbound here. Thank you so much. God bless. Peace.